Hey, you're watching Tristar Diggin. My name is Sam, and today I'm at Stowers Machinery in Knoxville, Tennessee for their their appreciation day for customers and a cat demo day. And behind me here is a massive Cat 340. That is a huge excavator. I don't know that I've seen one that big in person actually. And take a look at that bucket. I'll put my foot up there on that tooth. And that thing is absolutely massive. What a bucket. A Cat D3 here. That is the same size as mine. Mine is a D5, but this is the newer number system we're using. The D3 is the old D5. Then the D1 is the old D3. So those are pretty cool machines. We'll take a walk around here throughout the day and show you some of these machines, and there's some big ones here. Also in this video, I'm going to show you some little videos that I took in Louisville, Kentucky at the Equip EXPO. I was up there for a little while and saw some pretty cool machines up. I didn't do a lot of videoing up there, but I'm gonna put that in the video along the way while I'm here and show you some of that stuff. And here we have a big old Cat D6. That is a pretty cool monster right there. I need to run that for a minute. That is a nice one. Got a huge blade on it. Pretty cool. Here is the new 275, and it's pretty cool attachment on the GB to 124. That is a really cool setup right there with a grade control system that can be put on that. I'd really like to have one of those, but they're nice. Maybe I'll get one of these days. And the 285 is next door. So here's the 285. This is the new skid steer, the biggest one. Do you know what the horsepower is on that?
I don't know.
It's 100 and something horsepower. But that's the biggest skid steer right there. And if you watch this, he is actually loading a 740 right over the side. So that thing has a maximum reach to be able to load a big truck like that. No doubt you can load a dump truck, triaxle, whatever with that little machine right there. I said little, that's not a little machine. Here's another beast. It's a Cat 140 M3. And Blake's going to tell us a little bit about that and what its capabilities are and what the system is on it.
So this machine has come out of the rental fleet, and traditionally when you've seen grade control technology on one of these motor graders, you see them with those great big arms on both sides. Yeah. And they've worked incredibly well for years. The problem we run into is with those arms, it gets really tough to haul them. Sometimes they get in the way, sometimes guys hit guy wires with them, and that is some of the recurring cost of running a grader system. So what Trimble's done over the last several years is they come out with what we call a mastless system. Right. So if you look here, we've got one of the GNSS receivers here on the front. Yeah. And then up on the back of the cab, we can walk back there and see the other one. So on the Trimble systems, we'll always run two, because one is position, one is heading. That way we know what direction we're running in. That makes sense. So you got one back there on the back. Yeah. We've got the data radio on the front of the machine, so whether you're running GNSS off your base station, or if you're gonna, yep, the yellow box there on the front, or if you're gonna run, this machine is also set up where they can run robotics. So on the other side, we can still put a mast on this machine, so if the job requirements go from being, say, a 1/10 tolerance, which really and truly we can get half a tenth or a little bit better with GNSS, but if you're being held to 1/4 inch tolerance, like this machine is going to an airport job where they're held to 1/4 inch tolerance, yeah, we can put robotics on there, and very quickly with the same screen that Sam's got in his machines, we've got it set up here in the door. All the operators got to do is just toggle it from dual GPS mode or dual GNSS mode back to robotics. Oh, no. So it gives them, it's kind of a Swiss Army knife at this point. So obviously this is a little bit older machine. I would guess this is a 2018, 2019 model machine. So we've had to add a lot of things to it that we typically wouldn't have done in the past. So on here, up underneath, we've added a slope sensor, and that sensor gives us the roll of the blade, and it gives us the angle of the blade. This one up here on top is the rotation sensor. That tells the machine how much the blade has been circled, what we call side to side. And then up here on the front, that is the main grade control ECM. And not only does it process everything for us, but it gives us the rise and the fall of the machine too. So that is our basically what we would call the main fall. Past that, we basically rewired this machine to be the new style Earthworks. We've run all new cabling out here to run any other pieces on there. So if you want to run a sonic sensor off a curb line, if you want to run laser, this machine is basically now plug and play. And come to find out, this machine's now been sold to one of our local customers coming out of the rental fleet here.
He's getting a good one then.
Yes, sir. It's had a lot of good time on it. It, you know, might need a little TLC here and there cosmetically, but it's been rock solid for us.
So what Blake was saying there was a little bit over my head, but it's amazing what Trimble Earthworks can do with technology today, and this grader here behind me and what he just talked about is a testament to that. There's so much technology that can be put on a machine like this. And actually Blake and I were talking a little while ago about my 304 that has Trimble Earthworks on it. So we're trying to work out a situation where we can put a sensor on the tilt bucket and be able to not only tell the position of the machine, but I'll also have a sensor on that bucket to where it will tell me the slope of that bucket, so that when I'm digging a septic system, I don't have to be building a road behind me or setting sideways and raising my machine up with a blade. I'll just simply adjust that bucket using Trimble Earthworks to dig a level ditch all the way throughout the ditch without having to do anything to make myself, like I said, make myself a road or turn sideways every time I do it. So we're working on that. Hopefully got some good things coming up with Trimble Earthworks, so stay tuned for that. We'll walk around here and check out some more stuff, but I appreciate Blake taking just a moment there to help us out with that.
Thanks for having me.
Now that I have found a screener here, and this is a Bradford T620, and I need to back up because that thing is an absolute monster. I've talked about monsters a lot, but there's a lot of them here today. This is basically a topsoil screener. Back here on the back is the hopper. You put the dirt and the material back into there, and it's got this screen trommel that spins that dirt, and it's like a corkscrew, and it brings the material this way towards the conveyors. Let me walk over here on the other side. And so your good material, the soil, the topsoil falls out these little holes down at the bottom, hits this conveyor and goes over here to a clean pile. And then on this side, you've got the trash conveyor that carries all the roots and rocks and stuff out, brings it out there. So basically saves the topsoil on job sites. And I asked about these brushes because I wasn't sure what those brushes did. And then as I move back over here on the other side, what those brushes do, depending on the moisture content of the dirt, as that dirt's spinning around, if it's a little bit wet, it tends to get sticky and stops up these holes. Well, those brushes, I hope you can see that, but those bristles are sticking through those holes, and that keeps that material poked out of those holes to keep the screen from getting full, and your good stuff's coming out to the trash conveyor rather than going out the clean pile. That is a pretty cool machine. I'd say that is a money saver because you're cleaning up your soil on the job sites rather than having to import clean topsoil. You can just make it right here with that machine. The next one we're gonna look at is a Bandit 3590T. This is a huge chipper. It mulches stuff down into a lot, the small chips. And I was told this will eat a 35-inch tree, and that is absolute a monster of what this thing can do right here. That is pretty nice. Wow, this is a pretty cool machine. I got a 308 with a bucket screener on it. You'll get a bucket of dirt with rocks and sticks and stuff in it. And then you'll spin that around here into a clean pile, and that'll grind up that dirt and rock stuff in it cleaned up. And he takes what's left and dumps the rocks and the other stuff out in the dirty pile. This is a pretty cool looking motor grader. It's a Weiler, I guess how you say that. It's a G65. Now that's about the size that I would like to look at running. Try it out anyway. Let's climb in here and take a look at it. And there are a lot of levers, a lot of levers in here to learn. That is for sure, and foot controls as well. Hey, I'm gonna break in the video here just for a second and say that about this point in the video, I had a really good conversation with Lisa Rotman. She is the CEO of Stowers Machinery. And Lisa, I'm sorry, but I messed up on that recording that video, and somebody made a mistake, and that was me. Hey, next time when I'm recording, and I'll make this up to you, I'll at some point in the future at another demo, at another appreciation day, we'll get together again and talk about what we did in this one. So I appreciate you taking time to do that, and next time just make sure the red light is blinking on the camera. Well, that's not the first time that's happened, but I hate that it happened. It's a good opportunity to talk with Lisa, and she just wanted to express her thanks and appreciation for all the folks that support Stowers and all the different territories that they're in, and supporting the community like they do. So I messed up, I missed that, but I will make that up in a future video. Also, at the end of the Stowers part here, the machinery part, I'm going to put in pieces of the time that I spent at Louisville, Kentucky at the Equipment Expo. Got a little bit of clips there, and then we'll get into the fish fry and the mini excavator drawing at the last part of the video when I'm at Wholesale Supply Group. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Stick around for the winner of the mini excavator. I'm back to the D3 that I showed earlier in the video. As I mentioned, this is the same size as my D5, and I'll come around to the back of it, and it has this ripper attachment on it. A lot of people say that I need that, and you are exactly right. I do need a ripper attachment. Would love to have that. And maybe if I can get a wrench big enough, take this one off. But that would be pretty nice to have on it for sure. Good, clean, nice looking machine. Let's climb up in this and see what it looks like on the inside. Yep, feels like home in here. Feels like home. Pretty much the same interior. The climate control knobs are in the same place. That's pretty much the same up there on top, and then all these controls are the same over here. Now what is different is this screen. Obviously, well, I've got a cat key. I may ought to try it. But I won't do that. The screen is updated, that is for sure. And then this little spot right down here is for your grade control, like I have for the Trimble Earthworks. The screen sets up right there. Pretty much the same on the inside. Except it's a lot less hours. Nice. Take a walk down the excavator aisle. This is the 340 I mentioned a little while ago, and then the 325, which has the zero tail swing. And that's a shorty right there. That's nice. Next one is a 323. And then I think this is the GC model. Maybe not. I don't know about that. And then another 323, and then we'll head on down to the same size I have as the 313, and yeah, that's probably exactly just like mine actually. Probably a few upgrades on the newer year models. Now we're in the articulating loaders. What's a good size bucket on that one? And this is what is this? This is a 950 GC. Pretty cool looking machines. I guess you call that a stacker, that conveyor system right there. I don't know how long that is, but that I could flat move some material right there. 938, and this one has a set of forks. Well, on it's a 938 as well. I think all those are down through there. This is an up close look at that 285. It's not the same one, but that one is over loading that articulating truck a little while ago. This is just an absolute, that is just a huge skid steer. One thing about it is a lot of track clearance here between the frame or the body of the machine and the track. Almost no issue trying to keep those tracks clean. Take a look at the engine in here. There's a lot more room in there, but that's a lot more room in the back of this one than there is most, for sure. Got all the room that they have to put that in there, actually. Man, this thing is huge. Let's climb in this one and take a look at it. That bucket, I don't know. Let's see how many inches that bucket is. That thing's it's over on the other side. Let's see if we can find that. It is 92 inches. Yeah, that's a big one. A lot more open on this design here in the front. Do not collect a lot of material up here, for sure. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like the integrated phone holder they put in them now. That is actually bolted in. It's a really good sturdy phone holder. A lot of buttons to play with too. A little bigger than I need, but I'm telling you right now, this one get it done. We're at the Mini X now. This is 306 next gen, and it has a Forster melcher on the front of it, cat Forster melcher, and that's a pretty good size. A little bit bigger than obviously than the 304. This is a good size machine. It's actually the one I kind of wanted, except for the weight. You know, I wanted to be able to haul the 304 and skid steer on the same machine. 306 just weighed a little bit more than what I want to do. This 308, that is the same size, but that is a newer version of the 308 that I had. Let's climb in and see what they've changed on it. Oh, it's nice in here. It's a lot like the controls in the 313. Matter of fact, it's a whole lot like the 313. This must be, yeah, this is, no, that's a blade. That's got an angle blade on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Got the same monitor that the 313 has in it. Pretty nice machine, the 308 is. It's been a long time since I've been in the 308 after I sold that one, but yeah, that was a good machine. This one has a rock hammer on it. Busting up rock, and that would be handy at times for sure. And here we have the big old D5. That is a big one for sure. Let's climb in here and take a look at it. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a roomy little machine here. I like this one. The seat sets, so that's pretty neat. The seat sets at an angle versus straight ahead. That way you can see your blade tips. I guess more comfortable, I suppose. See your blade and blade tips during the day. And also for turning around, when you turn around going backwards. I like it. I like this one a lot. Well, I finally found Mike Miller. He's doing what he does best. Why'd you stop eating?
Now point it down. Look at that. He's done eat half of it.
Yeah, I got a big one. Finally got Mike away from the dinner table there where we can look at some more stuff. And we walked over here. This is a D3K2 with a mulcher on it. I've never seen a dozer with a mulcher on it. Actually, a guy over there was standing around talking. He told me about this. It is I'd say that right there is a mean machine. I think the limitations of it is the height, being able to lift it very high. But I'd say that would mulch up some material in a hurry. All right, we're at the end of the day here for the Cat Demo Day and customer appreciation. I couldn't get the rippers off the dozer. It wouldn't fit. I couldn't haul it back anyway. And I'm gonna leave the 340 sitting here. I think I'll buy that next time maybe. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this little video here of the demo day and what little bit I had there in Kentucky. All right, we are here at the Equip EXPO. I'm here with my buddy Hank Hamilton. If you're not familiar with Hank Hamilton, I've mentioned him before. Hank Hamilton is one channel, and HF Outdoors is another channel. How many you got? Any more channels?
I got a little bit. Those are two good ones.
He's got a pocket full of channels. But anyway, it's good to hang out here with Hank. Go check him out, and we're gonna walk around. I'm gonna talk Hank into buying something.
Now we're gonna try to
buy a bulldozer.
Let's take it all. Let's take it all.
All right, see y'all. All right, so we found something, I don't even know what it is. It's got a backhoe on it, got a man basket on it. And I think either Hank or Davin one is gonna buy this. Which one of y'all's gonna buy this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually brought the check for it.
He brought the check? Yeah. You're going half and Davin's going half.
That's a bad hammer knocker right there.
You ever see anything like that?
No, that's crazy, dude.
That is bad as bone.
And the videos they're making about it, going through the swamp and stuff.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
You can get it on tracks too.
Yeah,
They got tracks for
I
it.
saw that. Yeah. That's insane.
Let's take a walk around it and take a look at this. I've never seen anything like this before. With a backhoe attachment on it and then that man basket. 2 pivot points coming off the back. Right there. That is wild. And a front end loader on it as well. Articulates, it pivots here in a minute. So we was talking to the guys operating it there, and just out of curiosity what it cost, $750,000. So, oh, that's a good price. Go to. Well, there is Mickey Kaysen, the man with the plan. You got everything lined up here, Mickey?
Well, we're doing our very best.
Was the fish gonna be good?
That's right, and God's give us a beautiful day, so hope everybody enjoys themselves.
It is a beautiful day out here today, is it?
It is.
All right. What's on the menu?
Catfish fillets, French fries, hush puppies, coleslaw, and it might be something else. But I can't
What about dessert? Do you got any cookies or anything?
The ladies are in charge. I don't know what they've got, but anyway, it's all good.
Mickey's a good friend of mine. I met him here a while back, not too long ago, and Mickey's the executive vice president of Wholesale Supply Group, and he's just a dandy fella, and I think he's had a lot to do with getting this thing organized and going. So God bless you, and you've got a lot of work. You've done a lot of work here, that's for sure.
Sam, thank you very much for what you do, buddy.
Oh, I'm just a peg. What is that? A peg on the cog on the wheel.
Hey, it's all good as long as we're doing what God asked us.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Anyway.
Now then, I've met up with the big dog, Jeff Rogers. He is the president and CEO, and he likes it when he likes to call him that.
I don't like that.
He don't like that at all. President and CEO of Wholesale Supply Group, and Jeff's kind of spearheaded this fish fry today, and has a real heart for the people of Cleveland and the community in Cleveland, and basically the hungry people in Cleveland. They feed a lot of people. I think if I understood you right, last year estimated around 30,000 meals.
We feed about 120 estimated every week, 5 days a week, so it comes up to right around 30,000 meals a year.
That's impressive. And this fundraiser and this opportunity to give to the raffle and the different things is to kind of raise money for a building.
Absolutely.
Yep. To have a permanent place.
Have a permanent place to be, and Cleveland Community Kitchen is really a part of Living Water Missions International. Wholesale is just mainly, we're providing the space, and we're being a corporate sponsor, and we love being a part of that. But our goal is to get our community involved, everybody involved, and then provide opportunities for people to come out today and get a great meal, but also if they want to donate, they're welcome to do that too, and know that this is going to a great cause.
Yep, and those donations can continue to go on. I can put you in touch with the Jeff's organization and help to fund this fish, or help to the fish fries funded, help to for this building for the to feed the hungry people of Cleveland. So we appreciate that, and it's a real touching deal to know that your heart is that committed to helping the people in the community. Wholesale Supply Group's in how many states?
4 states.
4 states and 32 stores. So if you need plumbing, electrical, they've got a full line of all that stuff. Anything's available through Wholesale Supply.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, appreciate it.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, I've come across some more friends here. I've got Richard and Harold. Richard is from Kentucky. He drove all the way from Kentucky for some of this good fish here. How was the fish?
It was delicious.
Was it really good?
It was really.
And Harold is from Dale Hollow area, and I don't know how these teamed up here together, but they're a pretty good team.
We met one another in prison.
Harold does some preaching, and if you stand around Richard very long, he might do some preaching too. So
You never know. You never know.
appreciate you guys coming down, and a good opportunity to meet with y'all. And Richard's been watching the channel for a pretty good while, and faithful to comment, and I always tell me how I'm doing it wrong. No, I'm just kidding. He's very encouraging. So that's some good friends that have come down from Kentucky and from Dale Hollow. So we'll see what else we can find here.
Just 1 second. We're getting ready to draw for this excavator right here, okay? Some of you have tickets, some of you don't. But we're getting ready to draw for that and see who the winner is, okay? I got Keelan here that's going to draw.
All right, folks, as you heard Jeff just say that, we're getting ready to draw for that Mini X. A lot of you have bought tickets on the channel here. So Keelan is from Michigan, and he's going to draw us out a winner.
All right, guys, we're fixing to draw. This is Keelan all the way from Michigan, okay? Drove all the way down today.
What's happening, Cleveland? We're down here at Wholesale Supply Fish Fry. We're raising money for the community kitchen. And one of the things we're giving away today was a raffle for this one.
One out. Just one.
And let's see who wins. Oh, please be me. Please be me. I got to take it. Who we got? Oh, who we got?
Dave Banks.
Dave Banks.
All right, Dave, you heard your name live here. Was recording this video, so I'll get in touch with you before you even see this video. But congratulations to Dave Banks. I got a chance to call Dave Banks, who you saw in the drawing there just a few minutes ago. I talked to him about the mini excavator. What, Jeff? You walked up here. What happened when I called Dave about that mini excavator?
Oh, he said, let's just repurpose it and re-auction it. So we're going to be able to reuse that and raise more funds with it.
Absolutely. So that's what we're going to do. Take a look at it here. And you'll be seeing it again because I'm going to be talking about it again. It's been redonated to the Cleveland Community Kitchen, and we're going to figure out a way to do this all over again. All right, the fish fry has officially come to an end. We're getting it all packed up. You can see the boys here are working hard. Let's go over and get a look at the crew. The 3-man crew right here. They cooked a lot of fish, hush puppies, and French fries, and now they're working hard putting all this stuff back in the trailer. Hard-working fellas right there. Y'all made some good food too. God works in mysterious ways, and we are appreciative of that. And Dave, we thank you for that. And I know that God's going to do the work with this thing like He has already. So this is going to finish up this video. You've seen video from Stowers Machinery in Knoxville, from the Louisville, Kentucky Expo Center, and now from here in Wholesale Supply in Cleveland, Tennessee. So God bless you, and I appreciate you watching, because we're going to give it away again. I learned how to drive it. Like riding a bull. Let's go fast. Give us a countdown. Well, we didn't do very good with that race. We're going to take this back, put it up, and God bless y'all. See you the next time.